Well, hello everyone. Welcome to City Yoga Pittsburgh Sunday Funday Yoga. I put together a flow with some of my favorite asanas, poses, and I wanted to share them with you. So that's what we're going to do today. This is just a favorite asana flow to hopefully get some extension, some restoration, some movement, some unification in our body and our breath. Behind me, you see I have my props. I have a pillow in case I need to support myself with that. I have a strap in case I need to help myself with that. And I have a block, which is always good to have for balance poses or any other pose if you want to get a deeper stretch or if you want to support yourself in a position. Blocks are good to have. So today we are just going to start in our seated position. Our legs crossed. Take a few moments to settle in, feeling your sit bones on your mat, your spine straight, coming up from your hips, thoracic cavity, filling with air and breath, your neck straight, everything relaxed, your jaw relaxed, your eyebrows relaxed, your forehead relaxed, your ears relaxed, your shoulders down, crown reaching up. Take a few moments here to just breathe deeply and really sigh it out. Just get it out. Just and maybe now we can inhale our arms up over our head. Exhale. Bring those hands to heart center, keeping our shoulders down, our spine straight. One more time. All right, then you can relax. I think I might have gotten a little intense with my exhale, but I was feeling it. So we're going to go now into a butterfly position, which isn't too far from where we are. We're going to remain seated, maybe turn so we're sitting long on our mat. We're going to put the bases of our feet together, if that we can manage that, bringing our heels into our groin. We're going to let our knees fall out to the sides. Just let them naturally fall out. The trick to this is keeping our spine, let me turn the other way, our spine upright, our shoulders back. We can hold on to our big toes. We can reach underneath our feet, just letting our knees fall out, keeping our spine straight, our neck long. You're going to feel this in your thighs. You're going to feel this on the inside of your thighs, on the outside of your thighs. And if it's too much, you can move your feet out a little bit, give some more hinge, open these hinges, your knees. You know, they're joints, they bend, they hinge. They're here to help us, so we can help them. But we just want to find our breath here. Sit comfortably, allowing our breath to go all throughout our cavity. Ooh. And massage our organs. Maybe each time you inhale and exhale, allow your knees to drop a little farther to your mat to find some connection, some grounding with the space that you occupy above the earth and the earth upon which you are sitting. You can take one last deep inhale here. And exhale, you can release. If you're holding onto your feet, Maybe extend your legs, give them a little up and down, shake them out. Your thighs might be a little wobbly from that, and that's okay. We're doing something, we might be activating areas in your body that aren't used to it. So we're going to move into what's called cat-cow pose, and this is starting from a tabletop position. So I invite you to come to all fours. We want our hips over our knees. We want our shoulders over our wrists. And we want our back flat. And when we do cat-cow, what we do is we can inhale, dropping our belly, dropping our back, lifting our head, keeping our shoulders down away from our ears. And we can exhale, curving our spine, stretching our shoulders, bringing our chin into our neck, our chest, bringing our chin into our chest, and getting some stretch on the back of our neck. Inhaling, dropping the belly, lifting the gaze. Exhaling, rounding and stretching. And this position, this flow is yours. Your breath, your breathing pattern, your sequence, your cadence does not look like mine or anyone else's. And I invite you to find the movement that syncs with your breathing pattern. And if this sinking and arching is not supportive for you, you don't have to do it. You can just maybe move your head up and down. That's fine. Another thing you can do is you can move your hips side to side, supported by your knees, and swaying. You can go forward. You can go backward. This is, cat-cow is kind of like playtime. Finding your breath, seeing what fits with you and your movement. Let's take a few moments here and just play with it. Have fun. Don't forget your breathing. And wherever you are in your cycle, at your next exhale, come to tabletop. And this is just a resting pose. And so from here, we're going to go into melting heart. Melting heart is going to open our upper chest. So what we're going to do from tabletop is we're just going to walk our hands out. We're going to keep our hips over our knees. We're walking our hands out, and we are gently lowering our head and as much of our chest as we can bring to meet our mat. You're going to feel this in your obliques. You're going to feel it in your chest. This is melting heart pose. This might be difficult to achieve. It took me a few tries, of course, and this is practice. So if this does not support you, feel free to return to tabletop, go back to cat-cow. Those are supportive poses that you can play around in. But while we're down here, if anyone who chose melting heart, well, we have our heart in our chest, our head, our forearms on the mat, and we're connecting to the floor. We have our hips pointing up to the sky. This is a bit of a vulnerable position, so if that is something that's coming up for you, I invite you to listen to it and figure out what your body needs to feel less vulnerable in this position. This is an opening pose. We're opening our chest to the ground. We're taking in what it has to offer us. I know this might be a stretch. This might be using muscles that you weren't aware of in this way before. So we're going to take one last deep inhale here. And as we exhale, we're going to gently crawl up, so using our hands to support us, back to tabletop. Okay, we can come down on our heels. Oh, if that feels good, you can sit for a moment. Our next position, we're going to do some sun salutations. So we are going to come to standing in your own time. You're going to start in mountain pose, Tadasana, which is our feet naturally a natural distance apart, our arms down at our sides, palms out, our core engaged, tailbone tucked, taking pressure off of our lower back, shoulders down, neck straight, neck long, crown up. And we are going to inhale our arms up over our heads. We are going to exhale, forward fold. We are going to inhale, planting our hands and stepping our right foot back, sending our left to meet it. High plank. We are going to lower ourselves down gently, going forward, releasing our feet to the ground, the tops of our feet to the ground, going up to upward dog. And then we are going to go back. We're going to curl our toes. We're going to push our hips up and back for sandwich board pose. And here we can pedal our feet. We can inhale our right leg up over our head like we're kicking our leg back. We can inhale here. Exhale. Inhale. Bring our right foot up between our feet. Bring our left to meet our right foot. Forward fold. Inhale up to standing. Exhale, mountain pose. And then we'll do it again. We'll do it on the left side once more. We'll do it again on the right and again on the left. So inhale, arms up. Exhale, forward fold. Plant hands on either side of the left foot. Extend the right leg back. Send the left to meet it. High plank, lower down. Untuck toes, upward dog. Lower down. Curl toes up into sandwich board pose. Inhale, left leg up. Inhale, left leg in. Exhale, bring right up to meet, forward fold. Inhale, exhale, Tadasana. Inhale up, forward fold. Plant hands, left leg back, right to meet it. Down, Chaturanga. And you can pedal your legs. You can decrease the angle of your sandwich board. You can inhale this left leg or right leg up like this. Hold. Inhale between hands. Upright forward fold. Inhale up to Tadasana. Woo! One more on the left side. Okay. Last one. Inhale, arms up. Forward fold. Chaturanga. Woo! Those are some good salutations, huh? Yeah. All right. We're feeling good. We're on our feet. We're going to do some warrior poses. We're going to do some warrior poses with a triangle and a little side stretches. So we're going to do warrior one, which is we're going to start out with our feet wide in a wide stretch with our right leg forward. Feet are pointing the same direction. We're going to put a little bit of lunge in our right leg so that our knee is over but does not go beyond our ankle. You want some stretch? Okay. So we're going to take our left foot. We're going to turn it 45 degrees outward. We're going to square our hips facing our right. Woo. So you practice by a wall. It's good for me. All right, we're going to square our hips. We're going to inhale our arms up, shoulders down, and we're going to breathe. We are breathing and holding this position. If you feel it in your lower back, maybe tilt your pelvis. Keep your arms straight, palms facing each other, shoulders down. I'm watching. And I know you're watching. So if I'm doing something wrong, let me know. But there's no right and there's no wrong. It's practice. It's correction. It's integration. It's finding out where your body fits with your breath in the poses that you're attempting to explore. As we're breathing, finding our balance, feeling our body, we are going to transition into Warrior Two. So what we're going to do, we're going to inhale, we're going to exhale our arms out to our side, turning our torso. We are going to turn our left foot, so it's facing outward, but our right foot is still facing towards the end of the mat. So our arms are out at our side, our shoulders are down, we're in Warrior Two. We're going to turn our gaze to the right. We're going to extend our gaze out over our fingertips. We're going to keep our head up, our neck long, our crown reaching up, our shoulders down. And we're going to breathe. Oh yeah, this feels good. All right, so we're gonna give ourselves a little vacation. We're gonna go into a triangle, and then we're gonna go into a reverse triangle. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna inhale our right leg straight. Exhale, we're gonna pivot to our right, placing our right hand on the inside of our right foot. And if you need a little bend in your right leg, that's okay. We want to extend our gaze up over our left hand to open our chest. We want our chest to be open here. And I know this is a tough one, so we're going to inhale here. Exhale, lift up. Inhale, go back. We're going to place our hand on our thigh or on our calf. We want to keep our right leg straight. We want to feel the stretch in our oblique here. All right, one inhale. Exhale, come to standing. All right, now we are going to do Warrior Three. We are going to stand in a relaxed pose, feet normal width apart. We're going to put our weight on our right heel. We're going to inhale our arms up. And we're going to exhale, folding forward and extending our left leg behind us. Now, you can have your foot activated or not, whatever is good for you in this position to maintain, but we want to try to keep our shoulders down, our back flat, maybe practice by a wall. Always good to have something sturdy. And breathe. You want to keep your neck long. So you want to keep your neck relaxed, your forehead relaxed, your ears relaxed. See, my leg is wobbling. It's okay. It's practice. It's not perfection. I have good days and bad days. Some days I can really hold this pose. Other days I can't, like today. It's a challenge. It's growth. It's a practice. So wherever you are, we'll inhale here. Exhale and release to standing. Oh, that was good. Now, we're going to give this right leg a little bit of a relax. So what we're going to do is we're going to do the same series on the left side. So we're going to do Warrior One, extending our stance, feet pointing the same direction, left leg forward, foot pointed out towards the end of our mat, our left knee over our left ankle. A little bit of lunge here. We don't want to extend beyond our ankle. We want to be over our ankle. We want some stretch here. We want to pivot our right foot out about 45 degrees. We want to square our hips to the left, following the direction of our left foot. And we are going to inhale our arms up. And we are going to hold. Keeping our shoulders down. Keep your tailbone tucked, shoulders down. You don't want to go too far back. You just want to be upright, giving your torso, all the room it needs for the air. We're just going to find an immovable spot, a drishti, or if you are so inclined, you may close your eyes. I invite you to. Just be aware that may increase one sense of vulnerability and exposure. As we take one last deep breath here, inhaling, finding our spot, settling into this pose. All right, one last deep breath. Exhale, turning to the side, lowering arms to our sides. We are going to turn our right foot out straight. Keep this lunge in our left leg. We are going to extend our gaze over our left fingertips, keeping our shoulders down away from our ears. Our gaze out of our fingertips on a drishti, whatever we find. We want this stretch here. We don't want to overextend. We want to be careful. All right, now we are going to do the triangle pose, forward and backward. After this, notice how this side feels different than the other side. I'm always fascinated by that, what abilities one side has over the other side. All right, one last deep inhale here. Exhale, pivoting, straightening the left leg, placing your left hand on the inside of your left foot, right hand above, opening your chest, extending your gaze up over your right fingertips if that's available to you, feeling the stretch on your right side and in the interior of your left thigh. And if this pose is not available to you with your legs straight, feel free to bend. There's no right or wrong way. The only wrong way is if it hurts. That's definitely wrong. So we're going to inhale up, exhale backwards, resting our hand on our thigh or on our calf. We just want to do a little bit of an inversion. And it's oblique here. Oh yeah, okay. That feels great. And release. Okay. Next, we are going to do Warrior 3 on the left. So again, if a wall is available for you for supports, for safety, why not hang out by the wall when you do this? So we're going to stand in a relaxed pose, just putting our weight on our left leg. We're going to inhale our arms up. We're going to fold forward, hinge forward, extending our right leg behind us. We're going to keep our shoulders down, our hips squared to the ground, our neck long, our jaws relaxed, our ears relaxed, our forehead relaxed. I keep my foot activated, but it's totally up to you. I invite you to choose whatever position, relaxed or activated, supports you in this position as you find your space here and your breath here. See how this side is, I'm able to manage this side better. And even though I can manage it better, it's still difficult. So let's take one last deep inhale here. Exhale and release to standing gently and carefully. Whew. Whoa, okay. We just gave ourselves a good balancing workout. We're going to stretch our legs a little bit. So we're just going to take a wide pose, wide-legged pose. We're going to turn our left foot out, keep our right foot pointing straight, and we're just going to stretch. We're going to keep our left hand on our left thigh, and we're going to stretch our right, or to the left. We're going to stretch our right side by pointing to the left. And we're just going to take it over, pivot our feet, and take it over to the right side. This is an extended side angle. I think this is a nice release. Okay, and come to standing. Woo! All right, so now we're going to do some stretches here. We are going to assume, I invite you to assume mountain pose. We're going to stand with our feet comfortably apart, hands at our side, palms out, shoulders down, neck long. Just breathe ourselves in this spot, ground ourselves in this spot for a moment. Take some deep breaths. Don't lock your knees. Be sure not to lock your knees. As we find ourselves here, after those balance poses and those stretches we did, just be grateful for having come to your mat and have, engaged your body in this way. We're going to inhale our arms up over our heads. We're going to interlace our palms. Sorry, this is cutting off. And we can stretch, distribute our weight, focus our weight in our left heel, and stretch off to the right. Shoulders down, head moving with your body. You want to make a full curve. It's like a crescent. One last deep breath here and exhale to the middle. Inhale here, and we're going to exhale to the left. We want to make a crescent. We want to make sure our head is moving, our shoulders down, our neck is not strained. We're not leading with our neck. We want to make sure we're not leading with our neck. One last deep inhale here and release to center. Exhale to center and release. Woo! All right. Now we are going to do two more deep stretch poses. The first one is called Goddess Pose. And for this pose, we take a very wide leg stance. We keep our knees and toes pointing in the same direction. We are going to gently lower ourselves into a squat position. So we're going to keep our legs wide. And we're going to squat, keeping our legs wide. I don't know how best to do this. Our torso up. Our torso up. And we're going to bring our hands together at our chest. So, wide leg stance, knees and toes pointing the same way. Inhale our arms up. Exhale, bring them to heart center and squatting. We're going to feel it right here in our thighs. We're going to keep our torso upright. We're going to keep breathing. We want the breath to be able to flow. We want to keep our neck straight. Let's see if maybe you can see it better this way. See, my legs are shaking a little bit. This is difficult for me. Sometimes I have to come up out of it and maybe go back in. And that's okay. It is practice. Some days I can hold this better for longer with more assurance. Some days, as today, I cannot. And that's okay. Wherever you are, you can release. This is a journey and this is practice. Nobody's perfect. Our next pose is going to be another squat pose, garland pose. And then from there, we're going to lead into crow pose. And this is more of an advanced balance pose. So what we do with garland is we keep a little bit of a wide stance. We're going to squat down. We're going to squat almost so that our bums are on our mat. We're going to keep our feet as wide as our mat, just as wide as our mat. We're going to squat down so that our elbows are at our knees. And we're going to put our hands in a prayer position. So feet as wide as the mat, pointed outward. We're going to go in the same direction as our knees. We're going to inhale our arms up. Exhale, squatting. Elbows between our knees, keeping our spine straight, our neck straight, our jaw relaxed, our forehead relaxed. Focusing on a drishti, closing our eyes, whatever is good for you. And just settle in here. You're doing good. Okay, we'll take one last deep breath here. And what we're going to do is securing our elbows in our knees. We're going to take one last deep breath. And we're going to exhale, rolling forward and planting our palms directly underneath our knees. We're just going to find ourselves here. And as we do so, maybe shift your weight into your palms, off of your heel, off of the balls of your feet. All right, so here we are in garland pose, and we are going to transition into crow pose. To do so, we are going to inhale our hands to our mat, raising our rear. We're going to plant our hands underneath our knees, or as close as we can. And as we do so, we are going to transition our weight into the palms of our hands, off of the balls of our feet, keeping our elbows nestled in our knees. Oh, I can see this better. And we're going to balance our weight on our palms, hinging kind of at our elbows. And we're going to try to keep our spine straight, our neck relaxed, our feet in the air. And we're going to try to sync our muscles, contracting in this position with our breathing, keeping our core engaged. And this is tricky, and this requires a lot of unified effort. So we are going to take one last deep inhale here, then exhale gently, slowly, and safely to our feet. Ooh, coming down onto our knees if that's supportive for us. Ooh, that is nice. Okay. Ooh, we can inhale our arms up overhead here. Stretching, bring your palms to meet. Exhale, bring your hands to heart center. Inhale up overhead, bring your hands to meet. Exhale, hands to heart center. Now this time we are going to rise. We're going to inhale, lifting our arms. We're going to come up on our knees. You're going to exhale our hands to heart center. Okay. Now, we are going to stay here on our knees if that's available to us. If our knees are sensitive, you can put a blanket or something under there for support. What we're going to do is we're going to take our left leg. We're going to put it out to the side like this, fully extended, heel on the mat, toes up. We are going to inhale our right arm up. We're going to do another crescent. I love these crescents. Maybe you can tell by my shirt. I like the crescent moon. You should feel this here, and you should feel it in here. So let's breathe. And look at how beautiful our crescent moon is. Our crescent moon. All right. One last deep inhale here. Exhale, we can release. We can bring your knee back. Ooh, we can stretch it out. Inhale our arms up. Come forward into child's pose. A modified child pose, maybe. Or traditional, whatever works for you. Maybe you take a few minutes here, a few breaths. stretching out your lower back. One last deep inhale. Exhale. Rise up on your knees. We're going to take our right leg out to the side. Heel on the ground, toes upward. We're going to inhale our left arm up and over, extending over into a crescent. And feel how this stretch might be different or deeper than when we were standing doing crescent stretches. Definitely see more of a crescent in this position, but I think you get a different, like, at least for me, in my experience, I get a deeper stretch in my lower, like in this side of my hip, than I did standing. Because we're activating different muscles, different sets of muscles. All right, we'll do one last deep inhale here. Exhale, and release that. Okay. Good job, everyone. Now we're going to do the rest of this on the mat. So we are going to go down to our backs. Now we can do a supine twist here. We are going to lay on our backs. We're going to keep our feet on the mat, our knees bent above us. We are going to inhale our arms out to our sides, raising our legs, and then dropping our knees over to our left. We are going to stack our hips and our knees, keeping our shoulders flush with the mat, extending our arms out if we can. I can't, I have a door here. But we are going to keeping our legs bent, feet on the mat. Inhale, legs up, arms out. Drop your knees to the left, stacking your knees and hips, keeping your shoulders on the mat, extending your gaze out to the right, over your right fingertips. So we want to feel this wringing, like you're wringing out a dirty washcloth. What we're doing is we're wringing out all the stressors that might have come into consideration during our practice today. All of the stressors that were brought up in this practice today, or built up in the tension that we have in our body, or that unease that we have in our body. We're getting rid of those. After this long practice, we're just getting out the last of it. It's just a nice release after the end of a long practice. We're going to take one last deep inhale here. Exhaling, lifting our legs up to center, gently guiding them over to the right, stacking our knees, our hips, keeping our shoulders flush on our mat, and extending our gaze over our left fingertips. We're wringing out on the other side. We're getting the last of the suds, the last of the clinging, angst, the reminders, the bits of loose tea that get stuck in the steeper, and you just have to kind of finagle and finesse them out. That's what we're doing. We're just finessing out the rest of our complications and stressors in this gentle twist. One last deep inhale here. Exhale, bring your legs to center. Maybe hug them for a moment. And we're going to go into plow pose. And I don't know if anybody's familiar with plow or has done plow before. This is a good starting position. Hugging your knees, keeping your knees where they are above your chest, placing your hands on the mat beside you, on either side of you, pressing down into your palms and your forearms. We want to extend our legs. We want to engage our core and extend our legs, engage our core. We want to straighten our legs. And we want to lift our legs, our hips up over us. So again, we're going to roll down gently. Starting from this position with our legs up, we can with our knees up, we can extend our legs, engage our core, pressing with our forearms and our palms into the mat, We extend our legs up and over. We want to feel this in our shoulders. We don't want to feel this in our neck. We just want to breathe here. This is a little bit of an inversion. It's good for your lower back. All right. I know this isn't the easiest or most comfortable. So I invite you to take one last deep breath here. Exhale, gently, ever so gently, rolling your body down, your spine down. Vertebrae by vertebrae, you get your hips down and bring your feet down. Oh, that was awesome. Oh, so wonderful. Let's keep this party going. We're going to go in a bridge, so we don't have to move our legs. All we're going to do is we're going to engage our glutes and our core. We're going to make sure our shoulder blades are down, protecting your neck, because we are going to engage our glutes and our core. Inhale, lifting up, exhale, and clasping our hands under our buttocks for a deeper stretch. We want to make sure that our knees don't fall out. We want to keep them together. We want to make sure this is a straight line, or as straight of a line as we can get it. And we want to make sure that the weight is on our shoulders, not on our neck. We got to keep our neck safe. We're just going to breathe here. This is opening our chest. This is opening our hips. This is a pose that sometimes I could just fall asleep in, I feel like. Even though I am a little bit wobbly in my legs today, it's been all day, I don't know what that's trying to communicate to me. I've been taking this practice in pieces, and the wobbliness, shakiness is something I'll have to attend to. One last deep breath here. Exhale, release gently to the ground, rolling your vertebrae down. Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. Okay, so let's take our feet out to the edges of our mat. We're just going to windshield wiper our legs. So we are going to mindfully drop our left leg in to the center, bringing it up, dropping our right leg into the center. Bringing it up and dropping our left. We want these to be mediated. We want these to be slow movements. We want these to be in coordination or in tandem with our breath. We don't want to move our torso too much because we're just moving our hips. Oh, that feels nice. Slow, mediated movements. Okay. Now we can lift our legs up. We can grab the outsides of our feet and we can slip into happy baby. This is an opening pose. Now, please be aware this is a very vulnerable position. This may not be available to everybody. If it is not available to you, that's okay. You know what is. You can do child's pose. You can do easy seated pose. You could do a butterfly pose seated. You could do a mountain pose. We're going to stay here in happy baby. Take one last deep breath. We're going to release our feet to the ground, extending our legs, letting our hands and arms come to our sides, either palms up, palms down, whatever supports you in this final asana of Shavasana. And in these last moments, we can think about our practice, where it started, how we were when we started, how we are now, what the development of our awareness and body was throughout the course of that practice. And feeling the ground beneath us, the sounds beyond the ground, the sounds of the apartment or the house, the sounds of the neighborhood, the sounds of the city, the sounds of the community beyond you. It's amazing. And it all comes back to you, a living, breathing being, participating, sharing, exploring, processing, and supporting. As we come back to our bodies and wiggle our toes and our fingertips, maybe wiggle our ears, make silly faces, whatever brings you back to the awareness of your lived situation. Gently find yourself in a seated position. If you have to roll to your side, your right side, to regulate for a moment, I encourage you to do that if it's available to you. Gently coming to a seated position. We'll take a short series, 3 breaths, raising our arms up, exhaling to heart center. Okay, on the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. Last one, inhale, arms up. Exhale, hands to heart center. Thank you for sharing your practice with me today. Thank you for being a part of my practice. Namaste.